A Fletcher man who was the target of a drug bust says authorities went way too far.
Instead of coming into his house with guns, he wishes cops would have just made a phone call. News 13's John Lee joins us. And John, this man says he's been operating in plain view.
And he also says he has the documentation to prove he's actually legit, contributing to tax revenue to the state and even to the agency that arrested him. Right off Fanning Bridge Road, you can see the growing operation in plain sight. Sisters Sierra and Ariel nurture and sell 200 varieties of flowers.
Feels like I'm actually letting something live.
But they say that serene setting was shaken last Thursday when their dad, Todd Stimson, was investigated.
I just heard them bust through the door, and then they took my hands and then put it on my head, and then they were pointing guns towards us.
My two daughters were screaming, plus their two friends were screaming. And then this was the Bloom Room.
The raid targeting an organization cultivated on the same property.
With all the information, T-shirts, all the educational material that I was passing on to.
Authorities executed a search warrant, seizing nearly 75 marijuana plants with a street value of some $180 grand. Stimson facing numerous charges, including manufacturing marijuana, possession with intent to sell, and maintaining a dwelling with intent to keep controlled substances.
This is the privilege license that you file through the state for Art of Healing.
And Stimson claims what he's been doing has been in public view for years. Online, he runs his Blue Ridge Medical Cannabis Research Corporation website. Stimson also claims he's totally legal.
This is the application that you have to send in.
According to Stimson, he spent $12,000 acquiring tax stamps from the state of North Carolina for his pot plants.
And over $8,000 went straight back to the local police department. It is not legal in this state, but it does not make any sense for the state to support you and give you the tax stamps for the plants and then tell you that you can't grow it. That's unconstitutional.
The Department of Revenue website says purchasing such stamps only fulfills a tax obligation. Even if you have the stamps, you're still in violation of North Carolina criminal statutes for possessing the drugs. And as Stimson's girls innocently water their garden, their father says raiding his home wasn't necessary.
The part that's so emotional to me is for what my daughters went through when they didn't deserve to go through that.
And Stimson says one of his daughters actually lost friends after word of that drug raid got out. His first court appearance set for August 2nd.